Weather has a profound effect on just about everything we do. I mean, it influences what we eat, the way we're transported around the countryside, and even what we wear. And then there's the human comfort zone. Now, humans have managed to exist in such diverse locations as the Arctic Circle, tops of mountains, in deserts, and then right through into the tropics. And how have we managed that? Well, firstly, we've got things like air conditioning that help us a lot, and we can put on clothes, or for that matter, on a day like today, we start taking them off. Now, the smart way to keep tabs on the weather is to install your own weather station at home. Now, if that sounds incredibly expensive and complicated, well, it ain't necessarily so. HOLMAN's have just introduced their iWeather Intelligent Environmental Data Weather Station. It's easy to set up, and this is absolutely brilliant. The system consists of two parts, and by the way, the cost around $100. Well, this is the data gathering part of it. This is mounted out in the garden, and it transmits the information wirelessly through to this pad, which is mounted indoors. Now, what can this tell us about the weather? Well, this particular section here records temperature as well as the barometric pressure. This is a rain gauge, so the rain actually falls into here and is measured electronically. This obviously, I guess, is the wind speed. So the faster that turns around, of course, the faster the wind is blowing. And this one here is your wind direction. Now, the pad inside, well, this shows you where the temperature is. This is the outside temperature, but you've also got the indoor temperature there. Here's a forecast of what's coming up, and it looks like sunny skies, the barometric pressure, and also a history throughout the day of what's been happening with the barometric pressure. Then there's wind speed and direction. This is a digital clock here, and there's even phases of the moon. So if you like to follow those phases when it comes to planting and harvesting, this will tell you when to get those seeds in the ground. One of the critical things you need to do now is calibrate the wind direction. Now, what that simply means is working out, for an example, where due north is. In this case, straight through there. Then you just twist the whole unit so that the letter N faces that way, and you're set. Now, where's the best place to locate the data gathering module? Well, you certainly want a very open area, and I reckon the roof is just perfect. Now, where would you find the iWeather weather station? At your local Bunnings warehouse. Oh, and just one hit. I found that cable ties were just the shot for attaching this to a pipe on the roof.